Whoa, this is The Illusion with some color correction going on. That sucks, dude. Why does it do that? I guess I shouldn't move around. Where was I? So I got this email from Ted, and Ted sent me a link to some Reddit thing about the bowl cut maintenance video, right? I don't even really know what Reddit is, so I just followed the link and started reading some of the comments, and I was like, don't do it, just stop. Because the one thing that I really don't do is generally read comments. And it's not to dismiss people, it's this thing where people can lay some constructive criticism out there and some positive vibes, which most people do, but you go into these weird forum spaces and there's some harsh truths in the whole deal. Like, I'm fully aware of my own harsh truth, but no one really, you don't want to read about it. You don't want to read about your own harsh truth. And so I went on to Reddit, and it just deflated my bubble for the day. And the bubble was tentative already. I don't know why, but I came down here to the studio and I'm making a tutorial video. That color correction thing sucks, man. It's bumming me out, dude. And I was sitting here and I got all just super unmotivated. And I was looking at the shop and I was like, I'm just gonna go home. I gotta go pick up baby Al in a little bit anyhow and do daddy duty. And I'm gonna be here tomorrow, so I'm not gonna clean up the shop. And there it was, the moment of truth, if you will. Because the moment of truth is super simple. I try to explain this to my 11-year-old. What kind of person you're gonna be, victim or warrior, victim or warrior. The victim gets in his car and goes home and it's just like, bubbles popped, whatever. Because the bubble popping isn't about the comments I read in Reddit. Because if I was fluidly moving through my reality today, I wouldn't even have time to follow some link to Reddit. But today's one of those transitory days in the dream, and so I read the thing and it just started this wave of uncertainty in my mind. What am I doing? What am I doing? This thing's ridiculous that I do. I realize I am ridiculous in my own perception of self sometimes. And tied into this thing, I was watching some videos off of that Shia LaBeouf "We Will Not Be Divided" cam installation in New York. There's one pretty good clip. Those Asian dudes are spot on, but the whole Shia LaBarney, dude, what a kook. Whatever. Why am I getting onto that? Oh, well, I was realizing that this thing I've been doing on YouTube for, 6.5 years is my own weird artistic creation. A day in a life. At this point, 6.5 years later, this is some sort of weird art installation of my own. Because I keep making these videos. Even though, to a certain degree, they do make me relatively uncomfortable, yet, I'm a narcissist too, so it's all about me, and there's nothing better than someone recognizing you on the street and high-fiving you, or meeting someone and meeting a complete stranger who watches your videos and having a cup of coffee with them somewhere. I don't know, it's a mixed bag. I'd say it's 80% blessing and like 20% insane, introspective. So I guess what I'm getting at is if I actually read the comments a lot, I wouldn't do this. I couldn't take it. So I was in here in the shop and I was making one of these frames and it's just not right because I'm my own worst critic. And so I was getting kind of bummed on it. And then my whole bubble, so that added to everything where I was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Like, I'm never gonna put, like the self-talking mind, the doubt started happening. And to kind of bring it back to where I was going, the decision to clean up my shop and go home, but to leave it clean and organized just as I had found it was the decision that defines my reality right now, right? Because if I'm a victim, I leave the shop, I leave a mess for myself to re-inhabit tomorrow. Or I clean it up and I leave myself with a positive workspace tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is never gonna come, it's only gonna be today, right? So if it's only gonna be today, right now, what's the decision I make? What reality am I living in? Am I living in a positive, high frequency reality as a warrior, a full-blown warrior, and I'm gonna go get into the mix of this life? Or am I a victim and like, this is all too much for me and the bubble has popped? No, man. What bubble? So yeah, man, the daily struggle, right? Because here I am, I like nothing, no net, like netless wonder, just flying around on the trapeze of life. Whoa! And here I am, man, sitting in this shop by myself, trying to figure it all out. Yet there's nothing to figure out, you know? You just go upload this video at the Starbucks on the way home, not going in, I just pull into the front of it and use their Wi-Fi signal, upload this, and go home and hang out with Baby Owl. Go pick up the minigram from school. I think I gotta take her over to, I gotta get her some, she needs some school supplies today or something, so I gotta go get some school supplies. Excel in the mundane, man. It's all about excelling in the mundane, man. That's where the rubber meets the road, man. The mundane, the daily struggle. So look, on the end of it, I know, man, I've been pushing it lately, dude. Buy my products. They do, look, that's the whole thing. If we're all trying to break free of the man and the man, like, well, we all got to support each other, man. We all got to do what we can to keep each other out of the cubicle, so to speak. So yeah, man, my links are all down below. Subscribe, get the word out, go talk shit about me on Reddit. I don't really care, dude. I know I'm a parody of myself, man. I am a parody of myself. But isn't that what this artistic installation is all about? I need to go on a vacation. I need to sell some frames so I can go on a vacation. I need to sell a lot of like stuff. It's all about to happen. That's the thing. It's all about to happen, man. I just gotta be patient. I gotta just keep paddling, dude. Just keep paddling, man. And not that weak little paddle, man. That one where you stretch all the way out, pull the water back. Color correction, I like that. Pull the water back and move the body forward, man. Paddle hard, baby. Paddle hard, dude. Clean up set on the horizon, dude. Gotta punch through. Gotta punch through. Gotta punch through. All right, you know what to do. Peace.